767 million people infected, nearly 7 million deaths, global lockdowns, economies battered, and 3 years of living in fear. The COVID-19 pandemic changed our lives. It was unprecedented, and it impacted everyone on the globe. The virus first emerged in the city of Wuhan, the sprawling capital of China's Hubei province. This was in December 2019. Since then, there have been calls to investigate its origin. Did the virus leak from a lab in Wuhan? China says no. But a new damning report suggests otherwise. It says that days before the pandemic, scientists in Wuhan were running a secret project. This was at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. The report says these scientists were working with the Chinese military to combine the world's most fatal viruses to create what they call a mutant virus. Now remember, this was just days ahead of the pandemic. The report was published by the Sunday Times. It claims to have examined hundreds of documents. This includes confidential reports, scientific papers, and correspondence. The report cites US investigators, those who were researching the origins of the virus. As per the Sunday Times report, the Wuhan lab stopped making its findings public in 2016. This was when researchers discovered a new type of coronavirus. It was found in a mine shaft in Mojiang in Yunnan province. People here had apparently died of symptoms, though similar to the previous SARS epidemic. However, these fatalities were not reported. So, this is where the research paper trail goes dark, and investigators believe it is because the classified program kicked in. They believe this program was to make the virus more infectious, like this mineshaft virus that was found. They also believe that this may have led to the creation of the COVID-19 virus. The origins of COVID-19 have long been an issue of debate. Originally, it was believed to be a natural phenomenon, a virus that jumped from animals to humans. But the lab leak theory has gained popularity in the last year, with even the FBI backing it. So, did the COVID-19 virus escape from a lab in Wuhan? With Beijing blocking probes into the origins of COVID, I guess that's something we will never know.
Email exchanges from inside the BBC, they talk about the risk of violating Indian laws. It's easier to rake up the freedom of speech debate, but does it give anyone a free pass to knowingly violate the law? America supports India because it needs India's support in return. And India is working with the US because it suits India's interests. This is how geopolitics works. Last night, he diffused a crisis with his defense minister. But today, Netanyahu was confronted with a new problem. His cabinet seems to have rebelled against him. The UK is looking at the Indian subcontinent to fill its coffers. That India seems to be negotiating from a position of power, like a partner and not a former colony.